Hey guys, a quick short ad in front of the video. I've made my own presets for Luminar, Lightroom and my own LUTs and spent a lot of time creating them so that you can save your time while editing your photos and videos. Please check out the LUTs and the presets, the link is in the description. And feel free to purchase one of the packs, and with your purchase you can support me and my channel. Thank you very much. 5 AM in the morning. 5 AM. Oh man, eh? But the maiden flight with the drone is set to take place at sunrise. I hope I don't miss it. Quickly grab the stuff I executed the day before. It's no longer a problem with the cute little and light drone. And off you go. I have already thought of a place where I can test the drone for the first time and take a chic photo right away, hoping that everything will go as planned. Shortly ahead, all hard facts about the drone itself, and I have to say that I definitely like the Fly-More combo. You have 3 batteries, an ND filter set with the strengths 16, 64 and 256, a 3-way battery charging station where the batteries are charged one after the other, and make sure to charge the batteries the first time without the charging station, because maybe it causes problems and the batteries won't activate itself. A chic leather bag with enough storage space and also water repellent, and 3 sets of reserve propellers right at the start. And I clearly like the weight and size of the Mavic Air 2. With its 570 gram and just 180 millimeters when folded, the drone is great for on-the-go or a quick drone flight in between. You can always have it with you without being too big. The opened drone has a wingspan of 253 millimeters. The maximum flight time according to paper is 34 minutes and the max photo resolution is 48 megapixels on the half-inch large CMOS sensor. 4K at 60 FPS is also on board. The maximum transmission distance should also be better thanks to OcuSync 2.0 than to the previous model with up to 6 kilometers at 1080p video. That doesn't mean you can't shoot 4K. It also transmits the video with 1080p at a range up to 6 kilometers. The connection now changes automatically between 2.4 and 5.8 GHz Wi-Fi frequency to the best channel without interference. The controller has also been redesigned. Where previously the smartphone was hooked into the controller from below, it is now more flexible with the new pull-out holder above the controller. From the first feeling, the controller looks harmoniously and also feels high quality, just like the drone in general. But this is what I expect for the price of 1,049 euros in the Fly-More combo. Also included are all possible connection cables to connect the smartphone to the controller and thus charge it directly. If you forgot the SD card or it got broken, you have 8 GB of built-in memory in the drone, and that's better than nothing in my eyes. The video records in H.265 codec, which have more image information and use less storage, and also the D-Cine-like flat color profile picture is on board. I'm particularly excited about the features such as focus tracking, hyperlapses in 8K, obstacle avoidance from the front, behind and below, as well as the many different effects in the quick shots, which could be particularly interesting for Instagram or social media. I also like the function of HDR panoramas and smart photo, and HDR is also available for video. Those were all the hard facts and figures. How does the drone do on its first flight? We'll find out. First, as a DJI newcomer, I have to familiarize myself with the app and set it up, pair and update the drone, etc. After I've done all of this, I go to bed because, as you saw at the beginning, get up at 5 AM. Time for the first flight. Let's go. At the beginning I start in an open field. Start the drone. Everything is relatively clear and self-explanatory. And if necessary, there are tutorials in the app that you can watch if you're a complete drone newbie. Right on the first flight, I like the drone's behavior in the air. Just flies clean, and I never thought that the drone would be unstable in any way. With the 3 different modes, you can easily change the speed of the drone on the controller. In tripod mode, the drone slowly flies perfectly for smooth shots. In normal operation, as the name says, everything is balanced and it's perfect to change the location of the drone, for example. And in sports mode, it really goes full throttle at up to 68 kilometers per hour. Please note that the optical sensors switch off in sports mode. The home button works perfectly. The drone knows exactly where it started and flies almost exactly back to this point and lands gently. If in doubt, you can still use the controller to correct the position without disrupting the landing process. The second test is a hyperlapse of the sunrise. And here too, you are guided through all the functions of the app in a relaxed manner. The result is okay, but only because I did not adjust the settings and wanted to do the hyperlapse quickly. And also the 8K hyperlapse doesn't work that great, and you haven't got a 4K hyperlapse mode right now, only 1080p. That's a downside for me, and I hope DJI will fix this with the software update. What really surprises me was the tracking with the additional obstacle detection. The drone was flying safely behind me even as I walked through a row of trees, and the drone avoided the branches and rarely lost sight of me. The controller beeps loudly to alert you that there is an obstacle nearby. All in all, the obstacle avoidance and the focus tracking works perfectly, and it blows my mind. This clearly takes the worries of someone when flying the drone. The battery life was also convincing, so I was able to finish the first test run after 1 hour of flying and had used up to 2 batteries. The specified duration of 34 minutes is therefore sufficient. I made another mistake because I didn't activate the DJI RAW function for my pictures, therefore the post-processing is unfortunately a little difficult. Filming and photography is possible in manual mode. You can set the ISO and the shutter speed. The various ND filters can be turned a bit fiddly on the camera like a bayonet. It's good to know that right up front because I fiddled with it because I thought the filters would be clicked on. Once the filters are on, they do what they should do. And I really enjoyed the quick shots. That just makes you so happy to let the drone do its thing while you are chilling around in the area, and the end result is really pleasing, especially for social media. But I already have some more critics about the drone. On the one hand, I think the gimbal protection is good in terms of functionality, but very freaky to put on and take off. The second point is noise in dark areas. This is of course due to the small sensor, but for me personally it is not a big of a point because since drones in my eyes were not designed for darkness anyway. All in all, these are the only real negative points for the first test so far, so I wouldn't say those are huge mistakes. Overall, the Mavic Air 2 is a great drone. It is declared by DJI as a hobby drone, and in my opinion this is also correct. And this drone can even be used safely for smaller projects. For 1049 euro in the Fly More combo, I think the price is okay too. It's not cheap, but what hobby is that? And you'll get a great product that comes across very mature with a lot of accessories for a lot of fun flying. So these were just my first impressions. Maybe I will do more about the drone when I get more experience with it. So if you liked the video, I would be very happy about the thumbs up. And you're also welcome to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss anything in the future. Until next time, take care, Barney out.